Hey, what's up, you guys? Dana White has come out in the press conference and revealed 4 new fights for UFC 299 in Miami, Florida. And I mean, it seems that we have like all 5 fights of the main card, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go over them. You know, obviously we have Sean O'Malley, Cheeto Vera, you know, headlining. That right there within itself is awesome. But then now we have an official announcement. We have Gilbert Burns versus Jack Della Maddalena. What an absolute banger, dude. Like, I'm so excited for this fight. It's obvious, you know, they're trying to, you know, throw Jack, you know, now into this top 5, you know, range of the welterweight division. I'm not mad at it at all. Jack Della Maddalena versus Gilbert Burns, that's gonna be awesome. Gilbert Burns has shown before in the past that he will struggle against a guy that has great fundamental boxing, you know, especially the jab. And I mean, really the only resistance we've seen, you know, in Jack's career is, you know, when he is taken down. You know, he can stay there for a bit before he pops back up. But man, like, still nonetheless, this is gonna be a banger of a fight, bro. Then, you know, we have a rescheduled fight between Ian Gary and Jeff Neal, and I really hope Jeff Neal beats the dog shit out of Ian Gary. On a technical boxing, you know, just standpoint, I mean, Jeff Neal can present a ton of, you know, problems for a guy that can be stationary. The thing is, Ian Gary is all over the place, man. He is very light on his feet, you know, very good angles. You know, he's always moving side to side, laterally. So, you know, I think people kind of know that this fight could, you know, sway very easily toward Ian Gary's way of just, you know, picking him at from a distance. Honestly, I would rather have seen Ian Gary versus Gilbert Burns and then put, you know, an absolute fight of the night guaranteed classic between Jeff Neal and Jack Della Maddalena instead. But, you know, I'm not mad that we're still getting these guys fighting each other. And I mean, obviously these guys have personal beef. You know, Ian Gary, you know, doing the dumb shit that he did and putting, you know, Jeff Neal's mugshot, you know, on a t-shirt. So obviously, you know, Jeff's gonna come out there with some type of hatred for Ian Gary. And then we get kind of another rescheduled fight, and man, this is such a banger. We're going to the bantamweight division to see Song Yadong fighting Petr Yan. And man, his called out worked. You know, his call out of Petr Yan worked, man.
Peter.
And this is gonna be an absolute banger of a fight, dude. I think, I don't know who wins that fight, man. It's very, very 50-50. I think really what you have to look towards is the momentum in both guys' career, as Petr Yan is kind of taking like kind of a downhill approach, you know, losing his last couple fights, very close fights, you know, nothing wrong with that, you know, losing to high level fighters, but you know, Song Yadong on the other side, you know, winning his fights, you know. So yeah, man, we're gonna see amazing grappling between the two, because these guys do not hold position for long, bro. These guys are going to be scrambling to get out, get on top, and then the striking, man. This is going to be my most anticipated fight 100% for, you know, 299 in Miami. And man, I don't know who I would lean towards. You know, I would say the experience has to go to Petr Yan, but dude, Song Yadong has been in there already in his young career with some killers, bro. So you cannot deny that he's had that experience, bro. And then we go into the final announcement, and that's none other than Kevin Holland welcoming in Michael Venom Page to the UFC. And so, man, I guess all that, you know, BS that happened at PFL was, you know, all for nothing. I guess it was just show, because MVP is officially signed, you know, to the UFC. And, you know, we are getting that matchup that we did have rumored, you know, a couple weeks ago, which was him versus Kevin Holland. That's an absolute banger, dude. I'm so excited for this fight now that it's, you know, official 100% gonna happen. And it's very interesting to see, you know, the welterweight landscape. I mean, Colby, you know, while he's still in the title shot picture, you know, he has to get a couple wins, you know, minimum, you know, for him to even be back, you know, in contention. And, you know, Wonder Boy's there, Shavkat's there, Bilal's there, bringing in MVP. Dude, and I'm not even mentioning the rest of the guys that are at welterweight. So bringing in MVP is just, it's going to be very interesting to see how he does, you know, at 170 against, you know, the best guys in the world. But yeah, you guys, I assume that that's going to be the main card, unless they, you know, throw other curveballs at us and, you know, absolutely stack that card. But man, you guys, please let me know your guys' thoughts below. Let me know who you guys, you know, what is the most anticipated fight for you guys for, you know, UFC 299 in Miami. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.